Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a video today. Oh, okay. Bye, Sunny. And I got some really cool samples. So I wanted to come on here, show you guys what I got. So to start, I got the hyaluronic acid by Revitalift, the little tester trial size thing. I've seen the commercial for it like 10 million times with Eva Longoria saying it out, but I've never actually thought to try it. But it's like a little serum. You usually use it under your moisturizer, so I use baby lotion as my moisturizer. So I just do this, a little bit of this all over my face, especially in my forehead and down my nose, because that's where I am the most dry. And then I just use my baby lotion on after that. I've only used it for probably like 2 or 3 days, but my dry patch cleared up fast. I will say that my dry patch is gone, at least as of right now. So that is definitely something that I want to try and get a little bit bigger of a bottle and use it consistently and see if it really, really helps my skin. I also got this Pixie Glow face mask. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. It has glycolic acid, ginseng, and witch hazel. Witch hazel I know for sure is good for your skin. The other things I've heard of, haven't really experimented with unless they were in my products and I really didn't know it. But this is Instant Brightening and Hydrating Effect Sheet Mask. I've used a lot of sheet masks in the past. I really like them. I think they do a lot for my skin. My skin feels great after them. So I'm definitely excited to try that. I also got this Pacifica Lavender Moon Body Lotion. It is lavender, rose, and chamomile. It smells really nice, and I love the color of the bottle. I know that doesn't really matter, but I think it's cute, and I like cute things. So, and I've heard good things about Pacifica brand. I've never tried their lotion before, but I have heard good things about their brand. Comes out pretty, I wouldn't say watery, but it definitely has more of that feel than being thick and concentrated. I mean, going on, it feels good. It doesn't really feel greasy, which is nice. I also got these little tester perfumes. This one is Vanilla by Soli Notes. Y'all, if I said that wrong, I'm sorry, but Soli Notes Paris is what I'm going with. But it's just a little tester size of the perfume. I got 2 of those, which this one, it doesn't smell bad. It's just very strong vanilla. So if you are not a vanilla person or you don't like a lot of vanilla, this would not be for you. And then I got this other perfume by the same brand. I'm not going to try and say it again because that's just embarrassing. But this one is a little bit bigger of a bottle. And this one is the scent Magnolia. This one is a roll-on perfume. Smells really good. I really like this one. And not that I don't like the vanilla, but I like this one a little bit more. But I really like this one. I like that it's a roll-on. I've never had a roll-on before, but it makes it really, really easy, and you don't end up using too much of it with the roll. I feel like as opposed to the spray, maybe. I also got this Pixie Skin Treats Peel and Polish, which I've never peeled it off. It's a resurfacing concentrate. It says it's a peel treatment, so I'm gonna have to try it like again and see if it dries or something like that. I usually use it as an exfoliator because it has little beads in it. So I've been using it as an exfoliator. I'll definitely try it as a mask, but I haven't in the past. It does pretty good. I mean, it does its job, and it doesn't smell bad, which is nice. I also got this Oat Milk Blend Conditioner Daily Moisturizer. No sulfates, no dyes, no parabens, which is really, really nice. I'm excited to try this. I love conditioner. I love when my hair feels so soft. I've tried not doing conditioner in the past, and it's a struggle, so I don't recommend it. Let's see how this one smells. Ooh, it doesn't smell bad at all. It's by Aveeno, which a lot of Aveeno stuff I feel like smells really good. So I like the smell of this a lot. I got these little Dashing Diva Gloss Ultra Shine Gel Strips. You're supposed to put them on your nails and then you kind of like file them down to match your nail, which I have nubs, so I won't be using these for a while until my nails grow out. But I do know that one of my friends uses these and she loves them. So I'm definitely excited to try them. I like that I got 2 of them, and the colors are really pretty as well. I got an e.l.f. Sheer Slick Grapefruit lipstick. Sheer Slick lipstick in grapefruit. Love the color of the bottle. Anything pink I'm obsessed with, so immediately love that. And it is definitely sheer, which I like because it is so pink. I'm glad that it's not bold and like matte and out there. The sheerness kind of breaks it down just a little bit. So this is definitely something that I could see myself wearing. It just wouldn't be a lot of it. I also got a NYX satin lipstick in the shade Alamar. Really cute bottle. I like the hearts all over it. And then the shade, can you see it? Yeah. It's like a nude pink shade. And I did wear it the other day with some gloss. I just kind of used it to line my lips like I talked about in the last video. It is very pink. It's very nude at the same time. So it's very pink, but it's also very nude, if that makes any sense. Whereas I did really like it just using it to line my lips and then using a gloss with it. Lastly, I got the Revlon Candid Glow Moisture Glow Anti-Pollution Foundation. That's a long ass fucking name. Anyways, they had given me the shade Caramel, which is very dark for my skin tone. But what's nice is I could still use this as a cream contour. It's not a cream, but I can use it as a liquid contour for my face, which is really nice because then I can still get use out of it instead of just throwing it away. But since I went, and I got a Mineral Fusion Sheer Moisture Lip Tint. This one is definitely, it's in the shade Flicker, and it's definitely more of like a maroon, I guess, pink. I don't get the pink vibe from it though. It's like a raspberry almost, I feel like. But I'm definitely excited to try these and let you guys know how they look. But normally they aren't my shades, but hey, let's step out of our comfort zone and try something different. If you try any of these, as always, let me know. Tag me in any pictures or videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got a goodie bag from my work, and I got some really cool samples. Kind of do a makeup look based off of that. So since I am going to start with my eyes, I will go ahead and take my Wet n Wild foundation and prep my eyes with that. And then to set my eyes, I'm going to use the Tarte OH31 palette. I don't really know if that's like the name of it, but I couldn't find a name on it, so that's what I'm going to call it. And I'm just going to use this nude shade right here, and it's called Earthy. You ever feel like everybody like wants a shift at work until you need to give one up and then nobody can take it for you? So we are going to be going back and forth between this Reina what's up with these goddamn freaking eyeshadow palette names? I can't pronounce this and I look like an idiot, okay? It's Reina del Caribe eyeshadow palette volume 1. And it's distributed by Alamar Cosmetics LLC. So that's the name of it. I can't pronounce it. Here you go. Back and forth between this palette and this Morphe palette that also does not have a name. Y'all, I'm not joking. No name, no nothing, just Morphe. And we'll be kind of going through these orange shades over here. Okay, so to start, I am going to do our transition shade, and we're going to be using Coco-Taxi for that transition shade, just with a big fluffy brush. Just going to do that all in our crease and feather it out along the sides. Okay, so next I am going to take this top orange shade in the Morphe palette. It's in the top right corner. I am going to put that in my crease, but not as, like when I did my original crease color, how I kind of like went all over. This one I really want to focus just in the crease and almost pointing it down. That way if color does spread, it spreads down and not up into my crease. I am actually going to go in with that brush that we used for the first crease color, the Coco-Taxi. And I did add a little bit of product, and I'm going to go back over our crease. Then I'm going to take a smaller, more compact brush, and I'm going to go into this third orange shade down that is just a tad bit darker, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Like that. So now we're kind of going to repeat the steps. That way we're making sure that we have all those different shades of orange in there. So I'm going to take Coco-Taxi one more time, go over my crease and up a little bit closer to my eyebrow. We have our medium shade also in the crease. And then our dark orange shade on the bottom. Okay, so now what I am going to do is do a cut crease, but this time instead of using my foundation like I do for my eyebrows, I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer. Because it is matte, it won't transfer as much if I open my eyelid or move my eye. It won't get all over the place because it does dry so quickly and it doesn't like to move. So I'm going to take a flat brush to do this, a little bit of my concealer, and then I'm literally just going to carve where my crease would be. So I went ahead and carved out my crease and like my liner on the corners. I didn't film it just because it was just a lot of me holding the mirror really close to my face, trying to make sure I got it right, trial and error. So it was a lot of back and forth. Which if you guys are trying to recreate this look and don't get it right away, do not feel discouraged because it took me a lot of tries just to get this done. So definitely just keep trying. I know it can be irritating, but it's worth it once you get it done. After I did the concealer with my flat brush, I did go over with the shade Poof from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. Any nude shade, honestly, just to set that so it doesn't, none of it's wet or transferring onto your other eyeshadow. Now I'm going to do my eyeshadow using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette as usual. Okay, so then once I have those filled in, I'm going to go through and line them, but with my foundation. And then I'm going to go back in with my original brush that I started with, and that original earthy shade, the nude, and just put that right over the concealer that I did for my brows. This is going to help blend that top color with the concealer that you just put on. So now before I put any lashes on, I'm going to go through and finish the rest of my face. Now is when I'm going to show you how I am going to take this dark foundation and use it as my contour. I'm going to do a little bit on the back of my hand, as I do with all of my liquids. And you can tell it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark for me compared to my face. Yeah, not a caramel, people, not a caramel. I'm going to take this Luxie 680 Pro Precision Face Brush. It's kind of slanted, almost like an angled brush, but for your face. I'm going to dip it in that foundation. And for this, I don't want it to be splotchy, so I'm really going to swirl that around in there. That way I don't get a clump in one spot of my brush. And then pat it into your cheekbone. And then because it has that angle, I'm going to flip it over and move it up. You don't want it to drag down into here. But you can definitely tell as my foundation, it would have been too dark. I did try it when I got it as a foundation, and yeah, it was way too dark. I know I like to make my foundation a little bit darker, but that was just too much. So I feel like I have a really long face. I don't like the way that my chin points out and elongates my face. So when I do my contour, I like to do it all over my forehead, because that's going to give it more of a round feel than a more long. And then when I go down here, I will do also all around. A lot of people, if you have a more round face, will do just right here, which then leaves the chin area open and elongates your face. Me personally, I feel like my face is already long, so I want that contour to kind of round it out. And then I'm going to do a little bit on the sides of my nose. And if you are somebody like me that likes to accentuate your lips a little bit and make them appear to be a little bit bigger, I will show you how I kind of contour my lips. So because it's such a small area, I'm going to use my finger instead of a whole brush. But I'll get a little bit on my finger and then do right underneath the center of your bottom lip. Blend that in. And then you want to do it on each side of your top lip. And rub it in. And make sure you don't want it on your lips. You want it right on the outside so it makes them look like they're protruding out just a little bit. And then I put a very small amount right in the middle of my Cupid's bow. You can throw a little bit on the sides underneath as well. Then I will go in with my beauty blender, blend it out a couple times, and do that all around the rest of your face. I like that with the foundation being my contour, it blends really easily. I don't have to worry about it being too concentrated or anything like that. So it blended really well with my face. I'm going to set my face, Maybelline Fit Me powder. This one is in Fair Light. And I do like to use a smaller brush when I've set, just because I feel like it presses the product in better, because it is a smaller brush. Now to finish off my eyes, I am going to do that medium orange shade that we used and do that along my bottom lash line. I probably won't include that in this video because my face was so ugly, looking like I was sucking dick, and that's not what I was doing. And then even though we used that foundation as our concealer, I am still going to top it off with a little bit of regular contour powder. I like my contour to be a little bit darker. Some people don't. If you don't add any powder. If you do, add a little bit of powder. Okay, I'm going to throw on some lashes and then we will do our lip color. Okay, so I went ahead and added some lashes. I love how lashes can pull a whole look together. Like, I swear lashes and a good lip. Like, if I didn't have anything else, I would be fine. I'm going to take the Armed and Gorgeous palette with Morphe and Jaclyn Hill and use this shade Gilt Trip right here. I'm using the same brush that I had orange on, just that way it kind of ties it all together. And then I'm going to put it in my corner, because who doesn't need a little glitter and shine? And honestly, you can take that same color and throw a little bit under your brow bone. What do we think so far, guys? Last thing to do, add a lip color. So I'm going to go through and show you the 3 different lip colors that I do have. We won't keep, obviously them all on, but we're going to try them out and see what you guys think. So this one is the e.l.f. Sheer Lipstick. Goes on very pink. Very Barbie pink is the feel I get from this color. It's not bad. I don't hate it. Don't like it with this look, but it's definitely something that I think I would wear. Maybe with a little more neutral of an eye. Alright, and then this one is the Mineral Fusion Lip Tint in Flicker. Still pretty pink, darker though, which I actually really like this. This is a good, this is a really good color for also maybe a bold liner or just a neutral brown eye. I could definitely see this color as a good lip color with it. And then lastly, this is the NYX Satin Lipstick in a la Mode. Yeah, you can see it's really nude. Has that pink tint to it, but it is very nude. I don't hate the color though, and honestly I don't hate it with this eye look. Okay, so personally I like a little darkness around the outside of my lips, so I'm gonna take the Clean Color Madly Matte Lip Gloss. It's this brown shade, and I'm just going to take very little. I'm not a huge fan of this lipstick. I will say it smells very weird to me. But I'm going to take a very, very little bit and take it around the outside of my lips. And then it kind of gives the illusion that I have a lip liner on also. But then you are good to go ahead and spray a finishing spray, add any highlighter that you might like. I personally like to look more matte, so I don't do highlighter as often. But this is the finished look, this beautiful cut crease orange eye look. I'm here for it, and I've never done an eye look like this, so I'm definitely happy that we went with this idea. And I hope you guys got to learn something new with using foundation as a contour, or even a new style of eye look for you guys. And if you try any of these, as always, let me know. Tag me in any pictures or videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!